Hi, I'm Dan and welcome to Awesome English. This is a lesson in our series on literary devices and text features. Our objective today is to be able to use imagery in our writing. Let's get moving. The golden rays of sunlight bounced off the crystal clear water. Now this is an example of imagery, visual imagery. Imagery uses our five senses and some other things to make our writing more interesting and awesome. Let's check out some more examples. Alright, this is our awesome checklist for today's lesson. It's our roadmap to success. So our first objective is to know what is imagery. Then to know some examples of imagery. And the final one is about to practice using imagery in our writing to make it awesome. Alright, so what is imagery? Well, imagery is when we use our five senses plus temperature and movement to describe something that's happening in the text. There are 7 types of imagery. Let's check them out. There are 7 types of imagery. Now the first one is visual imagery. It's where we use our eyes, the crystal clear water and the rays of sunlight. You describe that in your writing. The next one is auditory imagery. This is where you describe something you can hear. Maybe a character hears something interesting within your story. The next one is olfactory imagery. Now that means something you can smell. So maybe your character is smelling a storm or something in the air. The next one is tactile imagery. That's something you can touch. You're describing your characters touching things or feeling something. The next one is gustatory imagery. Now that is where you appeal to taste, something they're tasting. They could be tasting food or something else, but we're appealing to the sense of taste. The next one is thermal imagery. Now this is talking about the temperature. Is it cold? Is it hot? All those things are thermal imagery. And the next one is kinesthetic imagery. Now kinesthetic refers to movement. Describing the movement is another type of imagery. All right, let's check out some examples. Alright, so let's do a little think, pair, share. Here are some examples of imagery. Now, can you work out which of the 7 types of imagery we might be referring to? So, if you're in class, you can work with the person next to you. Otherwise, just brainstorm yourself. Let's check it out. The first one is thunder roared in the distant hills. The moon shone in the night sky. The trees danced in the breeze. The frozen air stung his nostrils. The soft bed felt like a cloud. The smoky barbecue traveled through the air into his nose. And then she bit down on the sweet, juicy orange. Which type of imagery do we use here? Chat to the person next to you or brainstorm yourself. Alright, now it's time for some independent learning. You should now have a better idea about what imagery is, and you've seen some examples of how we can use it in our writing. There are 7 types. So now it's over to you. Go and consolidate your learning by writing a sentence for an example of each type of imagery. Remember, practice makes progress. I'll see you next time, and remember to stay awesome.